Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this game of Warhammer the Old World. It's Wood Elf Realms versus Beastmen Brayherds. Today on the channel, a force of the Wood Elf Realms have been tracking a particular vicious and malevolent Beastman Brayherd deep in the forests of the Old World. They have tracked them to this ruined human settlement that the Brayherds are infesting, and they intend to fall upon them with arrow and blade and cut the malignant wound out of the forest by destroying this Brayherd. The Beastmen very much intent on cooking and eating the elves in return. So we are playing Breakpoint. So no turn limit. When one side starts to crumble, the game's over. So the way Breakpoint works is you add up the total starting unit strength of your army, which we'll go through the numbers when we look at the armies. And when, at any start of turn, your army, as you take casualties, it falls below that starting strength. That's the last turn, and you lose. Of course, it's entirely possible that two armies go below that strength at the same time, in which case there is a tie-break condition, which I will read if it happens. So that's the scenario we're playing. That's what we're doing is line up on either side, 9 inches in, 12 inches up, and brutally murderize each other until one of us capitulates and runs away. I'd say that's a reasonable summary, wouldn't you, Wolf Corgi?
I would indeed. Hi, Wolf Corgi.
Say hi, Wolf Oh dear. That hasn't worked. So you brought your Wood Elves.
I did. I brought my Wood Elves today.
Yes, I think there's some units that we haven't seen on the channel before, because you did some for an event not so long ago, didn't you?
Yeah, so we played. It's pretty much the large army that I played in the event a month ago.
About that.
So yeah, some units that I haven't had on the channel yet. Some Wild Riders.
Some Wild Riders, and yes, we've seen the trees, the walking trees before,
Big
and
tree, little tree, cardboard box.
big, indeed, yes. And the stag, yes, I have fought against the stag, the general on the stag, and yeah. Well, anyway, so it's another classic matchup. It was great fun last time we did it. It was really quite close. We had to work out the points at the end to see how close it was. And we're hoping for another fun matchup today. So without further ado, let's take a look at the armies. And here we have circa 2,000 points. Should have mentioned how many points we're playing. 2,000 points of Wood Elf Realms. So, what do we have? What are we looking at? Apart from the fact they look fantastic and they sort of blend into the forest, we've got Eternal Guard.
Yeah, Eternal Guard, so 19 with 2 characters in there. So you've got a Glade Captain with the War Banner.
So he's a battle standard bearer with a war banner.
Battle standard bearer with a War Banner.
Yeah.
A
Spell Weaver.
Spell Weaver level 3, and I pulled the worst spells possible.
So you did. It was using battle magic, and you got the bad 3, the trio of awful.
Yeah. So Curse of Cowardly Flight, Pillar of Fire, and then one which I swapped
the
out
conveyance for Hammerhand.
Yeah.
So the Curse of Cowardly Flight makes people take panic tests. The Pillar of Fire, it's awkward.
Yeah.
It's awkward, and it can prove self-inflammatory, considering you've got a lot of trees.
Yeah.
So any other magic on them?
Yes. So she's got the Ruby Ring of Ruin, because I wanted at least one fireball. And the Battle Standard Bearer has the Befuddlement of Mischiefs, which is the item I took, or the little sprite I took last time, which reduces your weapon skill and your initiative.
Weapon skill and initiative. Got it.
So there's a good chance that even if they charge, they fight first.
Yeah, got it. Got a cunning plan for them.
Right.
I'm going to throw a large rock at them from the other side of the table.
That is probably the way to deal with them.
Yeah. Sorry, I digress.
So this,
So that's your block of Eternal Guard with your 2 characters.
yeah. And this is basically my bog-off army, buy one, get one free. So we have a unit of Wild Riders with a standard bearer and a champion.
Yep.
And exactly the same over here.
Uh-huh.
And then a unit of Eternal Guard. No.
Glade Guard.
Glade Guard with a champion.
Yep.
And poison arrows.
Ah, so they're not the Arcane Bog kids.
No,
they're
I've gone for the poison today. Hunting Beastmen, we need the poison.
Okay, yeah.
And an exactly same unit here.
Uh-huh.
Stephen
and...
Not Stephen.
Not Stephen and not Stephen.
Great Eagles. A tree man, not the ancient, just a normal non-wizard tree man.
Normal non-wizard tree man. Just kicks lumps out of things.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 treekin who have hand weapons, despite being modelled with great weapons, because it's the AOS model.
Yep. Sylvaneth models, yep.
Can't take great weapons, otherwise I would. And then my general for the army is a Glade Lord on a stag, and he has all the toys.
Yes, I remember him.
So he has the Helm of the Hunt, which increases his weapon skill and attacks on the charge. He's got the Wild Rider Kindred, which allows him to join one of these units.
Yes.
Gives him Frenzy and Furious Charge. And then he's also got Ryan, because I had a few points left over, he's got Ryan's Favour, which is a once per game item, which allows him to reroll hits and wounds.
Right.
So his first charge.
His first charge is a charge and a half.
Yeah, and he has first charge.
And he has first charge, yeah. Yeah. I remember him. Not fondly.
No.
We were at an event not so long ago and he died, and it would be accurate to say I cheered inside.
And outside.
And outside, yes. I ran laps. Yeah. Anyway, I wasn't playing against you.
No,
I was just watching someone else kill it, and it felt
spectator joy.
It felt good. Yeah. Right. So we've done the characters, we've done the items, the spells, different units, individual special rules and stuff we'll come to as we get to them. Okay, let's take a look at the Brayherd. And here we have 1,999 points of Beastman Brayherds. The theme for this army is shamans. So I've got all my shamans and all the sort of beasties that I've got painted that get attracted by the dark magic and less of the really hitty stuff. So I haven't got any wargors or beast lords or bestigors or chariots or anything like that. I've got the sort of the magic-y side of things and some of the creatures drawn by them. So, heroes. General is a Great Bray Shaman, level 3. His spells, he's gone for demonology. He's got Gathering Darkness, Demonic Vigour, and Devolve. So he's got a buff, a debuff, and a magic missile. Then we have a level 1 with Elementalism. I mean, it's a little bit moot to say they've got Elementalism because they've swapped it for the Mantle of Gorok. So I've got all 3 of the signature spells in this list. Which is an enchantment, an enhancement that buffs his strength and attacks, or kills him. You know, it could do either. The Bray Shaman also has the Pelt of Midnight, so he's harder to shoot at, -1 to hit at range, and he has the Chalice of Dark Rain, which is a once per game ability. Use it in the command phase, and on your opponent's next turn, it halves the range of all their ranged weapons, which is nice. So I thought that'd be fun to de-arrow the Wood Elves. That's everything he's got, I think. Oh no, sorry, he also has the Jagged Dagger. So he can brutally murder his own guys and add 1 to the spellcasting roll, which he will, of course, make. Then we have a level 2 Shaman who has gone for Dark Magic and has got Viletide, the signature spell, and Battle Lust, which is another enhancement. He's got the Hag Tree Fetish to let him reroll wounds with magic missiles, as well as a Power Scroll, which I think of less as a scroll and more as a sort of carved rock or something. so he can at least try and get one spell off, but in all honesty, he will most likely blow his own head off. In terms of units, 20 Gores, full command, 2 hand weapons, 30 Ungors, thrusting spears, shields, full command, 24 Gores, shield, full command, and they have a magic item I can't remember the name of, and because it doesn't have a card, I didn't think to pull it out of the deck. It's a bound spell that gives them one of the movement things. I'm going to have to look it up. Yeah, the item is the Scourge of the Burdened. It's on the champion, and uses the Call of the Wild as a bound spell, and that's a conveyance. It gives them reserve move. So the idea with that is that's where the shooty shaman goes. So rather than running at the opponent, marching at the opponent, and not being able to cast, they move, magic, reserve move using the Call of the Wild. Whether it'll work or not, it does involve me actually casting the spell. 6 Minotaurs, full command, with shields, which are absolutely worth the points. Then we have a Cygor, who is basically a rock lobber, a stone thrower. And it's quite a hefty stone thrower, and he can move and fire as well. He's a terrible shot, and he's terrible in a fight unless it's something that is either magical or has magic items or has a regeneration save or a ward save. He's got a rule called Ghost Sight. Basically, he's blind, but he can see magic. So he gets to reroll hits against anything magic. Then we have a Cocktrace that is upgraded with poisoned attacks and acid breath. That also causes terror and turns people to stone if they look at it, and all sorts of fun things like that. Basically, it's a bit of a ranged weapon, and then in combat, models in base to base have to take a test, and they might take damage as a result. We'll come on to the specifics when we use it. I mean, it'll probably get shot to death before it gets anywhere. And then we have 10 Harpies, which are scouts. They like to follow the beast herds around and feed on the wounded that can't fight back. They're nice like that. And that... Oh! And Razor Gores. And a unit of 3 Razor Gores. I forgot the Razor Gores. Unit of 3 Razor Gores. They like eating things and running into them and smashy smash. My basic gist of the army, essentially the plan is that everything is in some way nasty to make a target-rich environment. So I will get hammered by the Wood Elves at some point, but whatever survives can hit back. There's no obvious target that when it gets taken out will cripple my force. It's all in some way useful. That's the army, that's the plan. Let's go on to deployment. Here we are after deployment. So first thing to mention, I think I misspoke earlier when I said it was 12 from the centre. It's actually 9, so we can be a lot closer together at the start of the game than normal. Break points. So the Wood Elves have a unit strength of 77. So infantry are 1, characters are as infantry, monstrous infantry are 3, monsters are starting wounds, etc., etc. Cavalry are 2. They have a starting strength of 77, so their breakpoint is 19. When they go below 19 unit strength remaining, they break and run. The Brayherd have a starting unit strength of 117, so their breakpoint is 29. When they have left fewer than 29 points left, they break and run. But of course, I have the Brayherds are more likely to lose big chunks if they lose a combat and a unit gets swept away. So that's a couple of corrections. In terms of deployment, the Wood Elves have got a lot of their fast stuff, their hard-hitting cavalry and eagles and their general on their left flank, my right, as we're looking at it. Some Glade Guard in that forest there that can obviously shoot out because they're in the woods. Then the Treekin all together, the Eternal Guard as a block in the middle, then a unit of Glade Guard and an eagle out on the flank. What is your rationale for your deployment, sir?
Refused flank, which I quite like as a tactic. So a reasonably strong centre to hopefully not buckle. A more sacrificial flank, hopefully just to keep you occupied a little bit. And then a big punchy flank over here.
Right, okie dokie. Right, the beast herds. What have I got? Well, so in the centre here is the largest unit of Gors with shields. That's got the level 2 shaman in it with the hag tree fetish. They're in that forest. The Minotaurs are outside the forest because they haven't got move through cover and open order. They are close order, so they suffer from the woodlands. So they are out in the open. Over here we have the Brayherd, the Great Bray Shaman, the Great Shaman with a unit of Gors. The ammo basically with a unit of ammo. He's got a bunch of magic. The basic plan with him is just to sit back and cast and make them come to me, but given all the fast stuff's over there, that's likely to happen. We've got the Razor Gors, which are a bit of a road bump. If I get a charge off with them, they're brutal. If I get charged, significantly less brutal. The Cygor is here, so you can see the thing he's throwing a big rock at. Hooray! Then this unit of Gors in this woodland, they've got the level 1 shaman who's got the combat spell, the enhancement that makes them a bit more beefy. Then over here, the Cocktrace is hiding behind these trees and will maybe use this copse as a sort of hop out. We are infinite game length here, so in theory, I have time to come around and collapse this flank. That's kind of my plan. I've got the Harpies just deployed out here scouting. I want to try and pick these two off pretty quickly and then come into the side of the Wood Elves. If the Wood Elves are still there, or if they've come forward and have already torn apart the rest of the Brayherd, they may just sort of disappear that way and go for early tea and tiffin. So there we go.
I can actually see your general.
You can see my general. Ah, yes, you've got a rule where you can try and shoot at him before the game starts, haven't you?
Yeah, which hasn't actually come up.
Come up for quite... No, indeed. Let's go and check that out. So this is the Arrow of Kurnos ability. Before the game starts, if 36-inch range, line of sight, both are true, my general takes a single strength 3 hit with no armour and no regen saves allowed, although ward saves are allowed, but I get +1 to my roll to start the game. So strength 3, my toughness is 5, so you wound me on a 6.
No,
okay. I finished dropping first, and well, I've been hit, I don't really care, I snap the arrow off and bellow, at which point first turn roll. What? Oh, fuck. Oh, 1 + 2 is still less than 4, Wood Elf turn 1. I can see how this is going to go already. So, nothing in the strategy phase because spells out of range and similar. We do have a charge to declare. We've checked that the frenzied troops aren't in maximum charge range, so they don't have to charge. But the Great Eagle over here, Stephen, is within the maximum charge range of the Harpy, so is attempting a charge. I am holding
6 + 10 is 16.
the Swift Stride.
Swift Stride.
17. That was how...
I think it might be. I think it is just out.
I think it's just in. That's 16 you got there, bud.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just in there.
Just in. Okay. And they end up here. The Harpies forming up. I half hoped that would happen because, in theory, eats a couple of Harpies kill Stephen. I could live with that.
Yeah.
But, of course, that's theory for you. Okay. Compulsory moves, no. That's it. Remaining moves. So at the end of the movement phase, not Stephen is very keen to get close to the Razor Gors. I think the story of Wood Elves treating the Great Eagles as noble beasts that they honour and absolutely not using them as fodder and or a road bump, which is a phrase that might actually have been used, is pure speculation and a scoreless lie. He's clearly acting of his own volition. So he's there. The Wild Riders have moved up here, the idea, I believe, is to tempt me into a charge there, stay far enough back so I can't overrun, so they get the charge into the Razor Gores next turn. You do not want to be charged by the Razor Gores. There was some discussion about pushing forward with the Noble, but there's a lot of magic missiles and stuff out here. He's potentially a bit precarious if he goes too far forward. Plus, he blocks off his own archers if he does. So, keeping his feathers preened on that one. Feathers preened. It'll do. Everyone else staying put. Obviously, Stephen has moved into the Harpies. Those guys going to get shots down into here. There's a fireball from the Ruby Ring of Ruin coming out over here. Very dangerous. And in fact, these would are incredibly reckless setting fire to the forest. I don't know. So yeah, that's all the move. Where are we starting with the shoot, sir?
Let's start with the magic shooting.
Okay, the Ruby Ring of Ruin, I believe, is a level 2 bound spell.
I think it's actually only level 1.
Is it? Power level 1, so 2d6 plus 1. That's 9-10. I will attempt to wizardly dispel because I think I'm within 24 inches. Quick tape measure. Not within 24 inches. But he's only 18 because he is a level 2.
No, then.
No, then. This guy?
No.
No? Okay. So that's cast. Oh, was it the Minotaurs you were... Do I attempt a fated... I don't know what else you're going to be doing. I'm going to try a fated dispel that. You did it on a 10, I need 11 or more. That is less than 11 or more. So 2d6 strength 4, I believe?
Yeah, I'll do it into the... no, I haven't got line of sight to them because they're in the forest.
You have. You can shoot into...
Right, I'll shoot the Gores then. So that is 2d6 strength 4 attacks.
Yeah. For 5. Strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s. 1, 2, 3. AP minus 1, was it?
No AP.
No AP. Saves of 6+ for my shields. No, kills 3. Right, now we're going to attempt Pillar of Fire, which is cast on?
A 9.
9, okay, so...
2 plus 2 for my wizard level.
That's 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that definitely appears. And the Pillar of Fire appears here. Then the captain is firing his bow at this unit of Gores that are in a forest and more than half range. So, ballistic skill 6 hits on a 4+, hits. Strength 3?
Strength 3.
Does he have any...
It's got poison, but it doesn't.
The bog kit, right, okay. What's that actually called?
Hagbane Tips.
Hagbane Tips. Okay, well that is a wound. Save on a 6. No. Kills another guy. 4. So far. Right, then that unit is shooting at that unit?
Yep.
Okay, -2 to hit that unit for range and the Pelt of Midnight. So 8 shots, 3's down to 5s.
Yeah. So it's 5s and then 4 on the last dice because it's the champion.
Ah, right, okay.
So 5s.
Okay, that's 2 of the Hagbanes going off.
Yeah. Put them there. Get rid of them.
Yep, and then the last guy
This
is a miss. Okay, so strength 3 will wound with the first one on a 5. So that's 1 5+.
The toughness 3 or 4?
Oh, 3. They are... yes, they're Gores.
So, yeah, so
they're Ungors.
4 on that one, and then 2s on this.
Yes, indeed.
So it's 3 wounds, no arm penetration.
Were any of those 6s?
No.
No, okay. Saves a 6. 1 save, 2 die. Then rinse and repeat over here into this unit. -2 again for range and cover this time. If I put the Ungors in the forest, they'd be really hard to hit.
So we got 2 poisoned and a normal.
Yep. And then the leader. 3 poisoned and a normal. Okay, so these are T4. So 5s with that one. Nope. And then 3s with these because of the poisons for Hagbane.
Oh, just the one.
Just the one. No save for this unit. So one guy dies from there. Is that it for shooting?
That's it for shooting.
Stephen. Okay, so Stephen's initiative is 4 + 3 for charging, so he is going first on 7. The Harpies are 5. His weapon skill 4, so hitting on 3s. He does have 2 different weapons, but they make no difference against the Harpies, so we are doing them all together. 3 hits. Strength 4 versus toughness 3, so winning on 3s. 2 dead Harpies, so that's 2 in the first rank, can't fight back. They have 2 attacks each. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 attacks back from the Harpies because they were charged and they are infantry. So 8 attacks back. We didn't need to test for fear, which the eagle does cause, but because the Harpies were outnumbering. Weapon skill 3, so hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strength 3, toughness 4.
Yeah.
Winning on 5s. 1.
Just a wound then.
A wound.
I will stomp. So, wounded on a 3. Wounds.
Kills another one. So I have lost by 2. Okay. That's a problem. That's actually a pass. That's a pass. That's an actual pass. Leadership 6, -2. 4 is a pass. I'll give ground. Are you following up?
I will.
Okay. And we end up here a bit further back. And that is the end of Wood Elf turn 1. So let's see what the Beastmen can do. Oh yes, I should mention, so I've lost a total of 10 unit strength this turn. So I'm down to 107, with 29 being the threshold. Let's go on to Beastman turn 1. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff going to happen in this strategy phase. The first thing is the template has moved D6 inches for 5 towards the Minotaurs. So that's potentially a problem there. That was the start of turn phase. In the command phase, the Great Shaman drinks from the Cup of Dark Rain, which means until the start of your next turn, all your ranges are halved in the shooting phases. In the shooting phase.
Until the start of your
It's the start of my next turn, yes. That's it. It's phrased until my next start of turn phase.
Yeah.
And it happens just after it, so it's a whole cycle to get to that point. And you can't fire your war machines, which I'm sure you're devastated by.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're Uncle Ted, who got cut down to make a stone thrower.
I know. Poor Ted. Right, so that's the command phase. Now in the conjuration and hex phase, there's a bunch of conjurations and hexes. The first thing I'm going to attempt to do is with the Great Shaman to dispel that. So it remains in play, so I just need to beat the original casting value, which you have the card next to you?
9.
9, okay, so 2d6 plus... Can I use the Jagged Dagger to dispel something? Maybe not. No, just 2d6 plus 9. 8 plus 2 is 10. It goes away. Okay, Magic Jewel. It's like the 2 wizards in the 2 towers. Then I've got a lot more magic to think about. So with range and various other shenanigans, there's only 1 hex to be casting. So that's from the Bray Shaman. So he's going to use the Jagged Dagger. Sucks to be stood next to him. Kills a guy. Gets +1 to the casting. We're going to attempt to cast Gathering Darkness at the Great Eagle. It's casting value of 9. I'm getting +3 to the roll. 6, 9. I make it.
I'll try a wizard leader spell.
What, out of range? Because I was out of range of yours.
What's the
Fated
other one?
Dispel.
Fated Dispel, that's what I meant.
Fated Dispel, okay.
No.
No, okay, so he is now -2 leadership and -2 initiative until the start of the next term.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. There's a method in my madness. And I've just realised that randomly sacrificing my own guys is heading closer towards a Wood Elf victory, so not sure about that. Okay, so the way I like to think of the Shamans is more sneaky, more calculating. I know it's an AOS book, but Beastgrave, it's a Sylvaneth Wood Elf. It's a Sylvaneth versus Beastman book. There's some really good stuff about Shaman's machinations against the Beast Lord. I recommend it. Very sneaky, very calculating, and the Shaman is going to use his influence over the Razorgors to hold them back. He's enchanted them to bring them here. They've been drawn by his power. His charisma holds them in place. He holds them back. They are not going to charge. In fact, no charges across the board. No compulsory moves. Remaining moves. Okay, so at the end of the movement phase, shenanigans abound. So, the Razorgors have been held back by the Bray Shaman. This unit hasn't moved. I did consider backing him up, but it hasn't moved as things stand. Although, actually, now I do need to move. I'm going to reverse wheel 2 inches. I need to be in. Have the eagle in my front arc to shoot at it. This unit, it attempted to cast Call of the Wild with the bound spell, but rolled Snake Eyes, and we thought, oh, that probably destroys the magic item. Turns out it does nothing. Feels like it should destroy it. And we also said, Perfect Invocation should destroy it as well, use up all the power in it, but alas, no. Has moved forward 5 and is within 15-inch range of the enemy general for the spells and such. Although you are within... Ooh. We'll check how the rules work with that, because you're within thingy range of other units. Yeah, we'll check that before we do that. See if make sure we're doing everything right there. The Minotaurs have just gone hell for leather down the centre. They have full marched. The Cygor has moved and turned because he's about to throw a big rock over at those guys, because they're all covered in like wild war paint and stuff. It's full of magic, and that's full of magic. Whilst there is a magic person there, these are all magic, and I'd rather they went away. So that's what he's going to be doing. Then over here, the Cocktrace has marched, realised it's a large target, so even though it was behind the woodland, could still be shot from the other side of the woodland. So is coming over here, taking the chance that I might get shot to death next turn. We shall see. And this unit has moved and is heading in this direction. The Shaman, having the uber strength attack spell, he's a glory hunter. He wants to try and kill a big tree. I mean, he still only has 1 attack, so I don't know what he thinks he's going to... Oh no, it would give him more attacks. Yes, in theory, he could kill a big tree. We shall see. This fight continues. Okay, so the first things first in the shooting phase is that we're going to attempt to cast Devolve with the Great Bray Shaman at the Eagle, at not Stephen. It is a magic missile, casting value of 8. I'm going to kill another guy. So 2d6 plus 3.
Ah, dear. When you said to me at the start of the day, I'm going to take loads of Shamans and do all the magic, I did have my doubts.
For anyone who hasn't looked up yet, what's a miscast? You useless. Right, okay, where's the table? Oh dear. Go on, do you want to roll 2d6 for me? Go on, you want low.
Oh.
7.
Average.
Careless conjuration. The wizard mispronounced a syllable, causing the spell to backfire. Knocking him to the ground, the wizard suffers a single strength 4 hit with an AP of -1. Wounds him on a 5. Yes. He hasn't got any armour, so he takes a wound. Let's put that there. I think he's got 3 left. I'll check that in a minute. So what was meant to happen was you were meant to take a leadership test, and your leadership's been docked by 2. For every point you fail by, you take a wound with no saves allowed.
Right.
So you'd have just melted, but one of these days, what are these days? Okay, so we got to check the rules. He's monstrous cavalry and they're light cavalry, but he gets the lone character benefit of being within 3 inches of a friendly cavalry unit, as long as they have 5 or more models of the same type, which they do. However, you don't get the benefit if you are the closest model to the enemy unit, which you are. So we believe that still is targetable for that reason. Right, and now we're going to see another miscast. So I'm going to read my power scroll, or break my power rock, which means I get an extra dice to cast the spell. I'm casting Vile Tide at him. And I discard the lowest. However, if 2 of them are 1s, it's a miscast.
I don't like your odds.
I just know it's going to happen. No, it's not. 9 + 1 is 10. You are definitely within dispel range with your wizard, because she's an 20-inch range.
I will try to spell then. No.
No, okay, so Vile Tide. He is going to be hit with 5d6 strength 1 hits with no armour save. And the Hag Tree Fetish lets me reroll wounds on this.
Nice.
10, 18, 21. I'm going to have to do this in batches. Because I don't have enough Beastmen dice. And it would anger the dice gods if I used non-Beastmen dice. So the first 11. Toughness is, well, a lot more than 1. It's going to be 6s to wound. 1 wound, re-rolling failed wounds because of the Hag Tree Fetish. Looking for 6s. That's another 3. Right, then I have 10 more attacks. A strength 1, 2 more wound, re-roll with the Hag Tree Fetish. Another, so that is 6 in total. Ward and regeneration saves can be attempted as normal.
He's got a ward of 6.
Make 1, so that's 5 wounds.
I think that is him dead.
Let's check. So he starts with 3 wounds. The stag gave him an extra 2. That is enough to kill him. That will cause panic in units within 6 inches. These 2 units are frenzied, so they won't be affected, but the archers are not.
9. They will flee because they're leadership 8.
But they are above half strength, so they will fall back in good order.
Right. Still 2d6 back, isn't it?
2d6, pick the lowest.
4.
No, pick the highest. So yeah, 5. They move back 5 inches. Okay, so maybe it's literally you that's the problem. Not shamans, not spellcasting, not the lore of beasts. You. Turns out the treekin are also just within 6 inches of the general.
I think they're also going.
No.
I think so. I think they're only 8. Yes.
Are they stubborn?
Yes, they are stubborn.
Just check the wording on stubborn. I don't know if that's the first time you fail in combat.
No, it's a break. Yeah, it's a break test.
A break test. So they will panic, but they are above half strength, so they will fall back in good order. Fall back in good order. So 2d6 pick the highest.
4.
Directly
Through the tree, man.
through the tree. Well, which way do they go? Hang on. Let's check which way they go. I don't know if they move away from him, or directly back. Because if they move away from him, they're going through the Eternal Guard.
Yeah.
So, quick rewind. He counts as monstrous cavalry, which means we've checked the wording. You have to have a unit strength of 5 or more to cause panic. Monstrous cavalry have a unit strength of 3, so none of the units panic. They stay put. None of that bit happened, but he has been eaten by a load of beetles and centipedes. So
Less than ideal.
that's less than ideal. Very much matter of perspective. Next thing, we're going to throw a massive rock at that unit of Wild Riders. Da-da. I don't have to place the template down because it has to go in the centre of the unit. So depending on what I roll, we can then come round and do it. 4 inches that way. Oh, we need to check that out. So it scatters almost perfectly onto the unit behind. 1 under the centre is hit automatically. That's going to take the strength 8 hit from the hurled attack. That does D3 plus 1 wounds. It's going to be tricky for them to get better. Of course, the ward save might stop it. The other 2 are partially hit on 4 pluses. No. So strength 8, wounding on a 2. Yes, was it a ward save they have?
Yeah, ward save
of a 6 or die.
No.
Splat. That kills a guy. So that's 1 Wild Rider hit with a big rock. Yeah, sorry. Right, now we're on to combat. That's all the shooting. He marched, so he can't use his shooting attack. They don't have any. I've not got any ungores with bows. I think that's all the shooting done. That's all the shooting done. Right, we're on to combat. The Harpies have an initiative of 5, which is higher than Stephen. This is where the Harpies come into their own a little bit. We've got 4 in the front, 2 attacks each. That's 8 attacks, plus 1, 2, 3 for the supporting attacks of the second rank. Because these are infantry. So they're going to hit you on 4s. We don't need to test for fear because I still outnumber you. Hitting on 4s. Oh, we didn't mark up his wound from last time.
He's got a wound, hasn't he?
He's taken a wound. Yeah, 2 left. And then strength 3, toughness 4, so 5s to wound.
Yeah.
There we go. I will attempt to restrain and reform, which I do. So go back into skirmish formation. So at the end of Beastmen turn 1, there's Stephen is at an end. The general's been killed. That's 5 of 3, 6, 6, and 2 for cavalry, 8. I'm losing the ability to narrate. I'm only doing like every other word at the moment. So Wood Elf's down to 69. Dude, they're not going below 19. But not Stephen has definitely escaped this useless so-and-so. Anyway, I digress. There is dark rain in the air, so all your ranges are down by 50% as we go into Wood Elf turn 2. So we're in the strategy phase, and the Spellweaver is going to attempt to cast Curse of Cowardly Flight on the Minotaurs, make them make a panic test. What's casting value?
Casting value is 9, so that goes off just to
Right.
my wizard level.
9, 7 plus 2 is 5. I will attempt to spell with this guy. I need higher than 9 with my plus 1. That's less than higher than 9. What does it actually say it does?
The target enemy unit must immediately take
Take a panic test. Okay. So the reason why they're a softer target is because these are all getting extra in leadership because of Warband. These have got Mark of Chaos Undivided, so they will get to re-roll if they fail, but they haven't got all the extra leadership buffs. 8. Let me check. Yeah, that is a pass. The leadership is 7. They have a full rank, so... But I didn't check if they are Warband. They are Warband. I know they are Warband, yeah. So they pass. Any other hexes or enchantments?
No, that's it.
Okay. Are there any charges to declare? I think we've done a talk through of your plan. I don't think you're charging anything.
No charges.
Not Stephen is just sort of he's flapping and trying to confuse them. He's just trying to keep them. He knows if he gets within close range of their maws, he is toast. So he is continuing in his Operation Road Bump. What's the phrase? Operation Pawn Sacrifice.
Yes.
The daylight charge across the minefield. Across the what field? So we're having a bit of change of plans, but rather than just sort of change it and go back a little bit and do it, we thought we'd talk through it because it's quite interesting. So Wolf Corgi was moving these guys here to be far enough away that I couldn't get a charge, but he could guarantee his charge next turn. Then bring the other Wild Riders in here to do similar over there. But then he realised that when the Razor Gores charge and kill not Stephen, they will overrun into them. So, all right, well, then maybe what I need to do is move not Stephen and set up to be charged so I can counter-charge. But the impact hits of the Razor Gores are strength 5, they're AP -2, and they'll happen at initiative 10. So we're speculating that actually just bringing the Wild Riders up here is just feeding them to me. And another plan. So we're rewinding, coming up with another plan, and then continuing. So after much deliberation and back and forth and discussion, this is where we are. This unit of Wild Riders has, rather than lining up a charge on this unit for next turn, it's lining up a charge on this unit for next turn, and is out of the way of any potential overrun from the Razor Gores. This unit has gone forward, but effectively is in what is hopefully a good enough charge range for next turn to charge the Razor Gores, but not likely to be caught by the Razor Gores overrunning because it's quite a way. I mean, the Razor Gores can do quite a lot of overrun. They can overrun a maximum of 18 inches because they have Swift Stride, but it's all about the odds. Never tell me the odds. Glade Guard have turned. Can't shoot this turn because it's raining. It's dark raining, and they've not got the range. The Treekin have positioned for a next turn charge. The Eternal Guard have moved backwards. The Tree Lord has positioned, and these Eternal Glade, these bow people are staying to shoot those Gores in the side, dealing with whatever happens from the flying things next turn. So, where do we start with the shooting?
We'll start with the magic shooting. So,
okay.
Again,
Fireball
from the Withering and Ruin.
4 plus 2, no.
Well, it's only +1.
4 plus 1, no.
No. Pillar of Fire, then.
Pillar of Fire. Are you sure?
Yeah. 6
plus
7, 8.
2? Is it 8 or 9?
Let's see. It's 9. So
9. No.
It's like, no, don't play with the fire. What have I told you about playing with fire?
That tree man really is a wizard, but all he's doing is stopping the Spellweaver from killing them all.
Shot with his bow into the Minotaurs, then.
Yeah, okay. He's within... Yeah, that's definitely a hit. We don't need to work out the number, that's definitely a hit. Strength 3, toughness 4, 5's to wound.
Poison, so...
Oh, that was a 6.
Yeah.
So 3's to wound. Because of the Hag Bane tips. 5 plus save, shield and light armour. Yes. Thunk.
See, it was worth taking that shield.
It was. Oh yes, it's worth not having strength 7 attacks at AP -2 when I'm going last anyway. It's definitely worth it.
Absolutely worth it.
Yeah. Style, friend, style. Right, 8 shots from the Glade Guard into the Gores with no armour. You are at long range though, because your range is currently 15.
Yeah. So
4s.
And then at 3.
A 3 from that one. Okay, so that's 3 poisoned.
Yeah.
It does make life very easy the way you use the same arrows for every unit you've got.
Yes.
Okay, right. So 3 at strength 3 wounding on 4s. Fives even.
on these guys.
So that's 2 wounds from those, and these will wound on 3s because of poisoned. 1 wound from those. So 3 dead gores. Thunk, thunk, thunk. I feel crazy. Meh. That's it. I'm slightly stunned. I need to have a think about what I'm doing. You killed 3 gores. You take me down to 102. Excellent. You didn't kill any of your own men. Are you sure you haven't had a turn? That's what normally happens, isn't it? You sacrifice your own dudes and then your magic doesn't work. Yeah, that's what happens.
Just skip straight to step 2.
Okay, hexes and enhancements. Enchantments, hexes and enchantments. So first off, we are going to attempt Battle Lust on the Minotaurs. Cast on a 9. That's an 11 plus 1, 12.
Not going to bother trying.
Not going to bother. Okay, so the Minotaurs are now frenzied and hatred.
This came up at the event. You can dispel as many times as you want. Literally dispel. There's no limits on it.
You can only dispel each spell once, though. You can try and dispel it with your wizard.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah, but there's no. This will come. There's no. You might as well try every time.
Well, you risk being outclassed in the art.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give it a go.
Yeah.
No.
9.
10, 11 to tie. No.
You got 9, I got 9. You're all level 1.
Did I get 9?
So did you? No,
That's
you've knocked a dice over.
I've knocked it out. I got 11. Plus, it was 12. Yes. That's why I was confused. Right, they now have frenzy and hatred. Right. Okay. Now. And we're going to attempt Gathering Darkness on the Wild Riders. Casting value, we'll murder one of our own guys. Casting value 9. 15.
Right.
Perfect invocation. They are -2 initiative and -2 leadership. Don't worry, when I cast Devolve, I'll blow myself up.
Yeah, good.
It's fine. This is the bit that works to lull me into a sense of false security. That bit will fail. Right, charges. The Razor Gores are going into Not Stephen. Just no. So they're going in. Not Stephen is going to hold or flee.
Ooh. Hold.
Hold. Okay. The Minotaurs are going to charge the Treekin.
Yeah, hold.
Okay. And the Cocktrace is not going to charge those guys. He's going to come over and breathe on them.
Flee.
You can't flee from breathing. Ha ha! Would you have fled if I had charged?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very wise. Okay, so am I in? Yes. Crunch. The Minotaurs want a quite high number because there's a bit of wheeling involved.
Yeah, that's going to be fine.
11. Yeah, that's plenty. So we end up here and here after charges. Now remaining moves. So the Cocktrace has ended up here and the Harpies have marched double fly over. The Cocktrace is about to vomit acid over the Glade Guard. These Gores have marched up. The Cygor has moved. He can see the Ancient. The Ancient's a large target. He can fire bombardment anyway. He can fire at unseen targets, but that's a large target, so we can see it anyway. So he's going to hurl a big rock at the big tree. This unit has moved up for magic missiling over here, and this unit has moved up for magic missiling maybe here, maybe here. This could sting. This could sting quite a bit. Let's start here. So the acidic breath hitting 5 fully and 3 partially. So the 3 partials are hit on 4s. So that's a total of 6 hits. Strength 3, toughness 3, wounding on 4s. 1, 2, 3, AP -1.
+3.
Is enough for a panic test. Did you just pull his arm off?
No?
No, okay.
Fine.
Fine indeed. Now moving over here to the Cygor, it's going to throw the large rock at the tree man. That's a hit. Because it's a large target, there is no... Because I can see it, there's no mini scatter. What's toughness of the large tree man? Is it 6?
It's either 6 or 5 or 6. I can't remember.
Okay. If it's 7, I need a 3 to wound. But because I'm strength 8, because he's under the hole. So I think I'm wounding on a 2.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Okay, strength 8, toughness 6, wounding on a 2.
Yep.
That is a... I don't know if a 6 is anything special. No, nothing like armor bane or anything for the 6. But it's AP minus 3.
No save then.
No save. Okay, it's D3 plus 1 wounds. Does he have a war? They've got regeneration saves, haven't they?
Yeah.
D3 plus 1 for 3 wounds.
Regen on 5.
No. How many does he have?
I think he's got 2 left. I think he starts with 5.
Okay, there we go.
He does indeed start with 5, so he's got 2 left.
Right, we are now going to attempt devolve again, because they are at the -2 leadership. People really do not want to be stood next to him at the front. 2d6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. I'm after an 8. You're out of range for your wizardly spell, but you could try Fated Dispel. You didn't try Fated earlier.
No.
24, you are, I'm afraid,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I will try, because I don't want this to go off.
You want 10 or more?
No.
No, okay, so they have to take a leadership test.
-2.
Yeah, well, the other spell made them leadership -2.
So 7 then.
So their leadership's 7 natively or 9 natively?
9 native.
Oh, right, okay, that's a pass.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
Phew.
Okay. Right. Let's attempt to cast, what's it? Viletide with this guy. That's cast on a 12. He is in range to the spell.
Nope, not dispelled.
Not dispelled, okay. I'm feeling kind of bad now. The Hag Tree Fetish seemed like a fun thing to take, but... No, 14, 16. Oh, I've got enough dice for it.
That's all right.
Yeah. Got enough dice for it. That should be 18. That's fluff. 18 minus 2 is 16. Wounding on 6s. Ooh. That was... I'm sorry, mate. That's 5. 6. No armour, but wards and regeneration can be taken.
So, ward saves. 1 left.
1 left. He doesn't have to take a panic test because he's frenzied. That's
good.
You know, it's not all
Something.
bad. It's not all bad. And he didn't turn into a pig. You're all pigs. Pigs. Mother, no. Combat. We're going to start here. 3d3 impact hits. Snorty is night. Strength 5, toughness 4. 3 wounds to get. He's dead.
Good. Yep.
And I will overrun, and I will attempt to swift stride. Right, overrunning 5 inches. Swift stride for another 6 is 11. And the Razor Gores end up here, sure to be charged by those Wild Riders next turn and skewered like some kind of... Like pigs! Yes! This one. So, over here, first off, Primal Fury. Passed. Now, they are also affected by... What was the spell called before?
Battle Lust.
Battle Lust. They are +1 attack and frenzied. So, 3 attacks plus an extra one for the champion is 10 attacks. But the Blood Greed rule means that they are... they get an extra 2 attacks whilst they're frenzied, rather than just the 1. But first off, we have the impact hits. Strength 5, AP -1 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound at AP -1. What's the save of the Treekin?
5s. So 5 up save.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, okay, good stuff. Right, the Minotaurs also have foe render. So there's this many attacks, which is 16. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling because I hate you.
Yeah.
I just generally hate you. That could have been an awful lot worse.
Yeah.
That could have been a lot worse. Strength 5. Winning on 4s. That could have been a lot. 1. 1. There we go. An AP -2.
No save, but I get a regen. Which pass.
Okay, so just counter combat resolution.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're obviously so blood maddened they don't know how to swing an axe.
There's no blood here.
Well, yes, they're maddened at the lack of blood.
Yes.
Yes. Right, your turn. So we just checked the wording. We're thinking of bushwhacking, but when you charge, it increases your initiative characteristic for the remainder of the turn. Explicitly says that. So bushwhack being an initiative test, not the right thing to do. So we're just going for hitting. Weapon skill 4, hitting on 4s. Some
bad.
hits.
Not bad at all.
No, because better than my guys did. Come on, Treekin. Strength?
Strength 4. So
Toughness 4, so also 4s.
Much better. So that's 5. No AP.
5 at no AP. Okay, 5 plus saves.
Oof. Get back to where?
Okay, so 2 wounds taken, 1 wound left on one guy. Do you have stomps?
I do, I think.
I don't. I have impact hits rather than stomps.
Yeah, I've got stomps.
Okay, so that's 3 more hits. Winning on 4s.
2 more.
2 more saves of 5 plus. Yeah, make them both. I can't hit you, but I don't want to die.
Yeah.
You'd lost a 1 wound, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How many did you start with? 3?
It's only, sorry, it's just 1. I didn't lose any.
Oh, you didn't lose the wound. It's a marker. It's a marker. That's right. Yes. Yeah. I was wondering why you were using the green dice rather than the wound dice.
Just for,
that is why. Okay. So, combat res. I did a wound. I've got a rank. I've got a banner. I am close order with a unit strength of 10 or more. I get 4.
I just got the 2 for the 2 wounds.
So you lose by 2. You are stubborn, so you're going to fall back in good order instead.
Yes. Is that just back 2, or is that?
It's 2d6, but you're back 1 of them, so you might fall. You might run past it. I have to decide whether I'm pursuing. I'm frenzied. Sorry, no, I'm frenzied, so I have to. But blood greed means I'm only going to pursue 1d6 rather than 2.
So 5 and 2.
So you go back 5, which is going to put you on the other side of the big tree man. Although, hang on, are you going to flee through the glade guard if you do that?
No,
because you flee directly away from the Minotaurs.
Yeah, so directly away from the Minotaurs. It's going to take me through them. Yes.
Yeah, not the Eternal Guard, the glade guard.
So yes, I'm going to flee through the glade guard.
So you're going to end up there. Do the glade guard panic?
7.
No, they don't. Okay, I follow up 1d6 because I'm desperately trying to find some blood to eat. So I go 3 inches forward.
Forward. There.
Okay. That's the end of the combat.
Yeah.
So turn 3.
Turn 3.
What's the delta here? I haven't lost any models. No one lost any models in that fight. You lost 3 for not Stephen and 5 of the cavalry, so that's 13 you've gone down?
Yes.
The cavalry are 2 each.
Yeah, so it's not Stephen's. Yeah,
so not Stephen's 3.
So it's 10 for the cavalry.
Yeah, and 3 for not Stephen.
You 3 there as well, so I've gone down 16.
You've gone down 16. I lost 3 Gors and brutally murdered 2 of my own Ungors, so I've gone down 5 as well. Which scores. Here, we've got a scoreboard. So the Wood Elves down to 53, the Beastmen down to 97 as we go into turn 3. So in the Strosty phase, Curse of Cowardly Flight was attempted on these Gores, but it did not go off. And we're now on to charges. So these Wild Riders are charging the Razor Gores. This Wild Rider is charging the Gores. The Tree Man are charging the Minotaurs, and the Eternal Guard, risky move, are charging the Minotaurs. But if you can drive them off and reform, you won't be exposing your flank to these Gores. I, however, do have to you cause terror, so I have to take a leadership test to not enter a flee result. My leadership's only 8 with my rank bonus. To pass, I hold. Hold.
So
There's not really much mystery about any of these, is there? No. That's the only one that... No, not even that one.
Yeah,
Movement, it's in. Yeah. That's in. They're all in. Right. They're all in. So out of the movement phase, these Glade Guard reforming into a firing line to try and murderize. I'm not sure which way Wolf Corgi's going to go, whether it's going to be Cockatrice or Harpies, but we shall see. The Treekin have have marched with wheeling to get position. They've only ended up a little bit further forward because they were quite twisted around. Again, after charges, these guys are all in here. That should be very interesting. Because you've got Hammerhand as well from the wizard, which should be good. Okay, and he made it in, and they made it in. This, you could take out quite a few of my units here. So let's go on to shooting. First off, shots into the Harpies, -2. 1 for moving, 1 for skirmish. So 5s with these, 1 hit, which is poisoned, and then 4s with the unit leader. 2, so 1 on 2+, strength 3, toughness 3 with poisoned, and then 1 on 4+. Kills 2. That is more than 25% of the unit. So that is a panic test, leadership 6. That's a pass. Oof. Yeah, oof indeed. I was not expecting that. I thought they were going to run off. As I suspect, did you? And then these Glade Guard fired over into these. -1 for range, -1 for Pelted Midnight. Killed an Ungor. Right, that is it for shooting. We are on to fighting next. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, starting over here, the Wild Riders are first. Weapon skill 5, initiative lots, 3 attacks each, and 1 for the champion, hitting on 3s. 16 attacks hitting on 3s. And with cavalry spears, it's or is it thrusting spears? With spears, strength 5 on the charge, so winning on 4s because toughness 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all? Okay. I was expecting more. And 5 horses. I should point out. That kills 2. Can the horses kill the last one? The weapon skill is probably 3 or 4?
It's 3.
It's 3, so 4's to hit.
No.
1. Winning on a 6, because strength 3, I assume.
Strength 4.
Strength 4, winning a 5.
No.
Okay, right. 1 Razor Gore attacking back. 4 hits. 4 attacks, I should say. 4 hits. Strength 5, toughness 3. Yeah. Wounding on 2s. There's a couple of 1s. AP -2.
6 upwards. That's 1.
Okay. Oh, we both had fear, by the way, but they cancelled each other. Our mutual fear cancelled it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have... you did 6, I did 1, you've got a flag, I lost by 6.
Yep.
Yeah. General's leadership is currently 10, so 4 or less, and I'll fall back in good order. That's not 4 or less. The General's leadership is 10. No, 4 or less would have been a pass. That is fall back in good order.
Yeah.
Go back 5 inches. You have to follow up, don't you? Yeah. Because you are frenzied.
That's
Yep.
6,
Now moving on to... I would call him a Wild Rider, but honestly, he's positively livid.
Yeah.
4 attacks from this guy. He is the champion. Hitting on 3s, because weapon skill 5. He's obviously really cross, doesn't know what's going on. He's probably still trying to swat all the creepy crawlies off him. That definitely wounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, so I forgot to narrate what was actually happening there. What's the AP of these? Is
-2.
it -2? Okay, straight through my shield. Kills a guy. Horse?
Horse.
Misses. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the showing in a second. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus 1, 10. Plus 1 for the champion is 11 attacks back. Oh, Primal Fury. Am I subject to it? Yes. 11 attacks back. So, weapon skill 4, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s for Primal Fury. Hitting on 4s. That's a bunch of hits. Strength is currently 3, toughness 3, wounding on 4s. 4. Do you have any saves? You don't have saves, do you? Or do you?
Yeah, no, I've got light armour and a shield.
Oh, right. So saves 5+, which you pass 3 of. Then a ward save of 6.
Go on. Go on. No.
No, so close. As the shaman gets ready to hit him with his stick, and he's dead. I will attempt to restrain and reform, but I don't get to use my warband leadership for that, so I just need 7 or less. 7. See, it's a shaman in control, more devious, plotting, level-headed. Yeah. Right. Okay. This mess indeed. Right, first off, am I scared of you? My unit strength's higher than the fear-causing unit. My unit strength's 18, yours is 6 for your starting wounds.
Yeah.
So my unit strength's higher. So fear doesn't apply. Primal Fury. 8. My leadership is 8. That is a pass. So Primal Fury applies for me, but I don't expect to still be there.
We'll see.
Okay, so now we come to this combat. First is the Captain and the Eternal Guard on Initiative 7, then the Spellweaver on 6, then the Treeman on 4, then the Minotaurs on 3. So Captain and Eternal Guard first. So the Captain has a great weapon, but he has fights first, so that's why he is going on Initiative 7. He has 5 attacks, did you say?
No, 3.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s because weapon skill is massive. 2 hits. Strength is 6. It'll be 4 for the character and then plus 2 for the thing. So 2's to wound.
2 wounds.
-2 kills a Minotaur. Although I am going to. Oh no, I'm not. Just gonna say, just trying to remember who's killed who's for the attacking back, but that's going to be a bit of a moot point, I think.
6 attacks.
So 6 attacks, 5 guys and a champion. Okay, so hitting on 3s because weapon skill 5. Strength with these spears? 3, winning on 5s.
Oh.
Whoa, 4 wounds. AP of 1, did you say?
3 wounds, and it's 81.
3, what did I say, 4?
Yeah.
3 wounds, AP of 1, saves 6s. No, 3 more wounds die. So that guy dies. Now, the Spellweaver, they get to make their regular attacks and cast their spell.
Right, regular attacks first. Weapon skill 4.
4s.
1 hit. Strength 3.
Doesn't wound.
And then...
Right. Hammer hand.
That's what we need.
Is it casting value 7 or 8?
7.
Okay, 2d6 plus
2.
2, yeah.
6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I will attempt a wizardly dispel with this guy. 10. Hammer hand does not happen. That could be massive.
That's crucial. Yeah, could be big.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, Mister. It's just you. Right, Tree Man. Okay, the Tree Man is going to attempt to bushwhack. So one of the Minotaurs has to take an initiative test. Needs 3 or less. Failed. So I take how many hits?
Take D3. D3 hits.
There we go.
2,
you take 2 strength 5 hits.
Okay, wounding on 3s. 2 AP.
It's going to be Oaken Fist, so that is -2.
They go through. So that's 2 more damage. Then what are his remaining attacks?
So he's got 4 attacks remaining.
With Oaken Fist.
Yep.
Weapon skill is going to be higher than 4, I assume?
Yeah, 6. So hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
2 hits. So 5, so wounding on 3s. For 1 wound.
That's not multiple wounds or anything?
No, it is -2.
2, so that does kill this guy. Okay, so it's my attacks back. So I think it's a bit difficult because they're individual. They're a motley crew, so you remove them individually. And he had wounds taken, and they were heading there. I think that. What do I think? They all moved up there, and I think that guy's stepped up, so he's only going to get. Nobody's in combat with those. He was already based. No, he's stepped up, so he's going to get 1 attack because he wasn't ever in the front rank.
He was in the front rank here, wasn't he?
No, because when they attacked, guys were stepping up this way.
Right. Okay.
And then he's attacked, and I think he's stepped up there. So I think I've got 2 regular guys at full and 1 at 1.
Right. Okay.
And I'm going to go into the tree man.
Okay.
I think. Well, 1 could go into the others. No, they're all going to go into the tree man. I think that's right. So rather than being 10 attacks, it will be 8. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s for Bestial Fury. There's a 1.
Right.
2. Strength 5.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. 5 or mores. No. Nothing. Stomp.
D3 stomps.
For 3.
Strength 5.
Yeah, so 3s. 1, 2, 3. He had 1 wound left. Puts another 2 wounds on that guy. So, you have, at the start, 1 guy was down 1 wound. There's now 1 guy left on 1 wound. So that must mean you've done 12 wounds.
Yeah.
So, you've done 12 wounds. I haven't done any. I've got a flag. So, I've lost by at least... So I need snake eyes. There's no 2 ways about it, because I'm also double outnumbered.
Yeah.
And I'm -1 leadership because you cause terror. Whichever way you cut this, I need snake eyes or I am fleeing. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not snake eyes. Right. Who is pursuing, who is not? Is everyone pursuing? I will flee away from the unit with the highest unit strength, which is the Eternal Guard.
Yeah.
So pursuing with both. I run 6 inches. So I pivot around my centre and move 6 inches that way. So 6 inches gets me to here, although I need to take some panic tests. They will need to take a panic test. If they pass, they may have done, but we don't need to check. We don't need to go back and measure. So who's this? Eternal Guard?
Eternal Guard. 6.
8.
8, sorry.
That's a little short, I think.
Oh, it is just short.
Yeah, and then the Tree Man. 5. Does he have to move through cover?
Yes.
Okay, he pivots about his centre.
Right, centre and 5.
5. Does that get me?
Yes, just, I think.
Okay. Then put him where he ends up, and the Minotaurs are run down.
Right, so he runs down.
And they're 8 further on. So on the one hand, they end up here, and they have run down the Minotaurs. On the other hand, their long lives and legendary patience may have got the better of them, and they are now, because they didn't catch, they're kind of in a precarious situation, and It is my go next. So charges are a thing. Possibly even rear charges there. You'll get extra attacks because you've got Elven
Discipline.
Elf martial good thingness.
You know how to use spear.
Elfie know how to use spear. Because Elfie know how to use spear, you'll be okay from that point of view, but yeah, there are potentially other considerations. Right. That's it for your turn 3?
Yep.
Right. Brayherds turn 3. Okay, so in the strategy phase, which I'm choosing to think of as the miscast phase, there's going to be a lot of casting with lots of potential for miscasts. First off, nice and simple, this guy gets to do his spell, the Mantle of Gorok. Haha. Cast on an 8. No. Gorok, not quite so mantly. Then we are going for Battle Lust with this Shaman. Casting on his own unit. Caster value of 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. You can attempt to wizardly the spell.
Yep. 9.
So Battle Lust is cast. So they are frenzied with hatred this turn. Then we are going to attempt a Hex on the Wild Riders, which can be cast into combat. We're going to murder this guy. So we're going to get +3 to the roll. 9 plus 3 is 12. You can still attempt to wizardly dispel. Boxcars could do it.
Nope.
No, okay, so they are -2 leadership and -2 initiative, which is what I was after this time.
Right. Yes.
So that's the Gathering Darkness is cast. And then we'll kill another guy. You see them all just pushing the weak ones to the front. We're going to attempt to cast Demonic Vessel, which is a self spell with my +3. That's not cast, so no Demonic Vessel. Although it's not a miscast, which is good. What's a miscast? Not a good cast. No, obscure game show reference there. So, kill 2 of my own guys. Put them with the pile of corpses. A lot of corpses this turn. Not enough to make me panic and run off, but they are gloomed. They are battle lusted, and we're going to do some charges. Now, the player in me doesn't want to charge over here because they're lethal on the charge. I'd rather throw rocks at them and cast magic missiles at them. However, I do not think he can restrain the battle lust of these Gors anymore. So, charge. 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 You will have to take a terror test to enter a... Well, I've got more to declare. The Harpies are going to charge the...
Glade Guard.
Thank you, the Glade Guard. But I am inside my movement range, so I don't think you can stand and shoot.
Yeah. Can't.
The Cockatrice is not going... Oh, or should it? See, I'm thinking the Cockatrice can fly over and do stuff to other things, but maybe I should just make sure and kill them off. Yeah, the Cockatrice is going to go in as well. So, charge reactions.
So, hold everywhere I can. So, let's just take the test here. Yes, so
yes.
I'll hold.
So, everywhere is holding. Okay. So... Oh, I beg your pardon, there was another one to do. Them into there.
Yeah.
I do apologise. They have to hold. So if this one in can't not be in at that range. That's a total of 8. They're in. These guys. 6 plus 5 is 11. They're going to be in.
Yeah.
The Gorgon. 6 plus 7, 13. He's going to be in. These guys. 3 plus 5. That's going to be in. The Harpies, 10 plus is in. The Cockatrice, 10 plus 5 is in. Everyone makes it in. So in the movement, it looks like this. Ungors into the side of Wild Riders with the Razor Gore in the front. Gors to the left of them, Gors to the right of them, Cygors in front of them. And then all the flapping, all the wings all the wings over there. I don't have any units that aren't in combat, so I have no shooting. So that's a thing.
Yep.
So it is picking a unit. I've got a lot of rules to look up for the Cygor, so we'll do that in a minute. I've got a lot of rules to look up everywhere. They're initiative 5.
Yes, apart from the fact you...
I've -2 to them, so they're initiative 3.
Yeah.
So the Great Shaman will use his Braystaff as a great weapon. He's charged more than 3 inches. That puts him up to initiative 5 because they're on the flank. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ungors at initiative 7.
Yeah.
5 Ungors at initiative 7. Weapon skill 3. 5 Ungors, one of them's a champion. Weapon skill 3 versus lots, so hitting on 4s. The Ungors are first. 2 strength. These are thrusting spears. Do I get any bonus for these?
No.
No, I don't think so. Winning on 4s? No, nothing from the Ungors. Strength 5 from the Bray Shaman. Just realised I didn't test for Primal Fury. Passed. The Bray Shaman is 2 attacks, weapon skill 5, will hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s for Primal Fury. That's a hit. Strength 6 with his Bray Staff on a 2. Yes, 1 ward save.
No.
No, so that kills 1. Let me just make sure I got the Ungors right, because I was doing those from memory. Yep, I think that's all right. Now the Razor Gore is initiative 2, so you are actually before the Razor Gore. Because your initiative is 5 minus 2, 3. Yeah, so you're before the Razor Gore.
Right, so...
So you can't actually direct any attacks towards the Gores, unless...
No.
Do they have martial prowess?
I think they probably do, but I don't want to make supporting attacks. I want to go into the unit.
Okay, so yeah, so you go into the Gore.
Yeah.
Into the Razor Gore. They're all Gores. Hitting on 3s.
3s.
The strength bonus to the spear is only on the charge, isn't it?
Strength 4.
So wounding on 5s.
1.
2. 2. Which is not enough to kill him. Puts him down to 1. He is... Oh, I should have taken a Primal Fury test with them. The Bray Shaman is the general. So I can use this from this. His is 8, 9, 10. So that is a pass. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit, strength 5, winning on a 2. That's not a 2. So he killed one of them. However, you don't get a rank. You're disrupted, but that's not going to make any difference. You've done 2 damage. You killed 2.
Yeah, 2 damage plus a banner.
You've got a flag. I did 1 damage. Flank attack. Rank bonus 2. I am open order. Flag. I won by 2. Your leadership's already -2.
So 7.
7 minus another 2 is 5, so that 6 is a fail. So that would be fall back in good order, but you are more than double outnumbered.
So it's flee.
It's flee. I will attempt to restrain and reform the Gores, and I will pursue with the Razor Gore.
Okay, so I'm going to go...
Are you swift striding? I assume you're going to swift stride.
Yeah. So don't go very far, I only go 7.
The Razor Gore only goes 4. So the Razor Gore doesn't catch you. Do I restrain and reform with the Gores? I can't use my War Band bonus for that, but that is a pass. So they do get to restrain and reform, and they go 7, and the Razor Gore follows up 4. So actually, you're going to be caught, because you have to run away from the highest unit strength, which is that way. We said at the start of the game, I don't know if we said it on camera, but we said we're treating this as impassable. So You then have to start skirting around it, which means that the gore is going to be close enough to catch and run down. I guess maybe you've run into the thicket and it's full of beastmen and they've hacked you to bits. So now we're coming over here, and the Cocktrace is initiative 6, so 9 on the charge. At the start of the combat phase, models in base contact have to make an initiative test.
It's 1 pass, 1 fail.
1 pass, 1 fail. The fail takes D3 strength 2 hits for 1, running on a 5. No. Basically turns you to stone. Because...
How is that only strength 2?
I don't know. Well, it's no armour saves.
Right.
But it's D3. So I roll 1, and it's only to the model, so the chances... I don't know. But I do have poisoned attacks, and I have got 6 attacks at weapon skill 4. So I'm going to hit you on 4s, first of all, at initiative 9. I caused terror. I didn't realise I caused terror.
Right, let's...
Well...
They would have passed.
Okay. I also have stomp attacks. I mean, I did read this beforehand. Your weapon skill is...
4, I think.
So, hitting on 4s. 4 hits. Strength is only 4. With hand weapons. Okay, so strength 4. So winning on 3s. Their strength is not in physically hitting you, it would appear. So that's 2. I do get a stomp later on. But we have to go to the Harpies next, which are initiative 5. So we'll fight on initiative 8 on the charge. And there are 5 of them. I was gonna call them ladies, but yeah. Weapon skill 3 hitting on 4s. That's a lot of misses. Strength 3 winning on 4s. 1 more. Right, if you're hitting me back, you're going to need to make a fear test for the Cocktrace, which you pass.
Yeah. Right. Obviously, these 3 will go into the Harpies, and the unlucky guy next to the Cockatrice will go into the Cockatrice.
Okay. 3 into the Harpies. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 4s.
2.
Kill 2 Harpies. Then 1 guy into the Cockatrice.
Misses.
Okay, I killed 3.
Stomp.
Stomp, thank you. On a 3? Yes. I killed 4, you killed 2. You lose by 2, but you're an extra -1 because the Cockatrice causes terror.
That's would it be a pass on the normal leadership? It's obviously a fail.
But you're more than double outnumbered.
Roughly.
Are you double outnumbered? My starting wounds is 4. I've got a total of 7. Yes, you're double outnumbered. I'm going to pursue with both.
So I go 12. They are running for it.
Harpies get 12. The Cockatrice gets 9. The Harpies and the Cockatrice are ending up here. The Cockatrice passing his dangerous terrain test for pursuing through the forest. Right. Now we come to the big fight in the centre. Right, now we come to everything in the centre. Now, with a combination of martial prowess increasing your initiative and the befuddlement of mischiefs reducing my initiative, the elven captain's going on 5. All of the Beastmen Brayherds army are going on 5. And all the other elves are going on 6. Yeah. So it's all the other elves first. Right, in order to get the initiative bonus, they have to be fighting the unit that charges them in the front rank. So all the attacks are going to go into the unit in the front rank. Yeah. So a total of 20 attacks from the Eternal Guard into the big unit into the shield, the sword and board unit of Gauls. This is 17 dice. We'll roll a couple more in a second. Hitting on 3s. That is a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah. So roll those. At least those converted.
They were the extra 3, were they?
Yeah, the extra 3. So let's get rid of all the
Ones and
I'm not quite sure why there's only 17 dice, because there should be 18 in the
18,
set.
yes. I don't know why.
There must be a green dice hiding on the board somewhere. Yeah. Okay, strength.
So it's only 3, so it's 5.
Man! I thought they were that 3. You drop that dice, and drop dice don't count. So re-roll one of those 3s. Right, how many 5 or mores?
Not bad, actually. Not bad. 6 at -1.
6 at -1. Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's sword and board.
sword and board. So 4's down to 5s. I passed 3 of them.
Yeah.
You kill 3.
Would have been much better if I could have gone into the other.
Yeah.
unit. Right, Spell Singer.
Right. Is she going to cast Hammer Hand?
Yes.
Now I have forewarned you. There's a hazard.
Yeah. I'll do her normal attacks first.
Okay.
So, on 3s.
What's her weapon skill?
4, but yours is now 3
Oh, is it the befuddlement to reduce my weapon skill?
as well. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I remember you saying now.
So 5 to wound. No.
Okay.
Right.
Now the spell. An enemy wizard wishes to cast a spell within 12 inches of one or more sideboards must first make a leadership test.
Fine.
If the test is passed, this is all about if the test is passed, the wizard can continue then. Yeah, normally, it's all normal. You don't spontaneously detonate. I was hoping someone else might blow up for once.
Right, casting on a 7. That's 8, 9.
I will attempt
So
to
10. Apologies.
I will attempt to wisdom lead a spell from my general. 7, 8, 9. So that is cast.
So you get 2d3.
Strength 4 hits.
So it is 3. Strength 4 hits. We're on 4s. For 2 at -2.
-2. 6s. No, kills another 2.
Might as well do my
Well, you're captain now, but my guys do get to attack. Yeah.
So 6 to 3, so it's still just 3s.
Okay. Yes, indeed.
3 hits.
Count 6. 2's to wound.
2 to wound.
That was a 4. It was a 4. It's 3. Drop dice don't count, but cock dice, if you can tell what they are, it's what the dice is. 4's down to 6s. 2. 2 killed there. Okay. Right then. Oh, hang on. I've just realised something. Not that it makes any difference because you attacked the front arc, but you get +4 for charging in the side and rear. So my guys at the back are actually 7s down to 6s.
Right.
So it will be simultaneous, but you're attacking at the front anyway. So it's no harm, no foul. Right, let's do this. Because this is all after you now. So this unit here, there were a total of 12 guys that could attack, -1 for the shaman. So 11 guys who could attack. You killed 7 of them.
So there was you could only fight 1 rank because you charged. Didn't you?
Oh, of course, yes. So it's just the champion who is frenzied with hatred. I completely forgot about that. Thank you. Frenzied with hatred. So re-rolling. That just primal fury effect first of all. Now it has to be lower than, so that's a fail. That was 3 hits, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hits. His strength is 4 on the charge, so 3s. 1.
No. Kills 1.
Okay, so that unit attacking killed 1. Apart from where's he gone? The shaman, his weapon skill's down to 3. 1 attack hits, but it is a great weapon, so we'll wound on a 2. Yes. Okay. The gauze at the back, They have 2 attacks each because they are hand weapons. 4 are in contact. So that's 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. My weapon skill's down to 3. Does it affect every unit in combat, or is it just in base to base with the character? We need to check something! So we've just checked the wording. A Befuddlement of Mischiefs is a single enemy unit. We're going to leave it as is, rather than rewinding anything.
I don't think it's actually made a massive amount of difference.
Well, in theory, the Cygor and the Gors attacking at the back will be going first, which would reduce the number of attacks into the front. But I am delighted to leave it as it is.
I didn't know they'd done simultaneously, so they had the same number of attacks.
No, I'd have been initiative 7. 3 plus 4 attacking in the rear.
Back as well.
Yes.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah. So, first of all, Primal Fury passed. 9 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. I charge, so my strength is 4. 2. No AP.
1 dice.
1 dice. Okay, now the Shaman in that unit hits on a 2. Yeah, kills one with a great weapon. Now the Cygor, does the unit have any magic items? It's not the unit, is it? It's
The characters do.
Oh, but I am in base to base with the character. Or am I?
No,
Is he? It's not the guy on the end, is it?
No, it's him.
It's him. Okay, so I'm going to attack the unit. If the unit had a banner, it would count. If the unit champion had something, it would count, I believe. So I'm not going to get to re-roll hits against them. I'm only weapon skill 2, you see.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I got 4 attacks. He's not the fighty monster.
Right.
4 attacks, hitting on... Weapon skill's 2. Yours is 5, isn't it? So I'm hitting on 5s. Oh, hang on. So I'm reading now. No, I don't get Primordial Fury. So that is 1 hit. Strength is 6 on a 2. That gets 1.
I'm assuming it's at least AP2.
Claws count as hand weapons. No, you get your armor save, which he does not survive. That's all my fighting. I do get stomps. D3. Stand on 3 of them. Strength 6 because he's a behemoth. The stomps are -2. So that's 3 more from stomps. Right, this is going to take some mathsing.
Yeah.
You killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. You've got a banner, a battle standard bearer with the war banner.
Yeah.
You don't have a rank bonus because you are disrupted.
Yeah.
You are close order with a strength of
10, more than 10.
10 or more. I, on the other hand, am open order. How many have I killed?
You've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
I've killed 8. I have 1 or more banners. My highest rank bonus is 2. I attacked you in the rear
And the flank.
and the flank, and I outnumber you with infantry. So that's 1 for that. I think that's everything I get.
Yeah.
8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 I get. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You lose by 3. Extra -1 because you're in combat with a unit that causes terror.
7. So my leadership is the character.
The character's 9, it was earlier.
Yeah, he's 9.
9. So 9 minus 4 is 5. You needed 5 or more.
Yeah.
That's still within your leadership, so it's 4 back in good order, but you are double outnumbered.
Yeah, so it is a flea.
It's a flea. And I am going to attempt to restrain with the Gorgon, and I'm going to pursue with the other 2. But you have to... I think you've got to go that way.
Let's go away from the highest unit strength.
But you're also trapped. There's a rule about nowhere to run.
Right.
Like, we need to read that. So, we believe you've got to run from the highest unit strength. That means you've got to go this way. You have to go through enemies, so you're going to take casualties from the fleeing through enemy units rule. I'll attempt to pursue with this unit, and I'll attempt to restrain with that unit, and restrain with that unit, because then you'll end up here, and I'm going to turn around and run.
It's very difficult for me to
It's going to be very difficult for you to outrun me.
Certainly not on that.
And certainly not on 2. You end up in the middle of me, so we have to put you 1 inch apart.
Yeah.
Which, that's more than an inch.
Yeah.
I end up basically just turned around.
Yeah.
And do I restrain with the other unit of Gauls? Yes. Do I restrain with the Cygor? Yes. So at the end of the battle round 3, it is perilously close for the Wood Elves. They are down to 24 unit strength remaining, their breakpoint being 19. On the other hand, the Brayherds are down to 66 of the breakpoint of 29. But there are some big blocks of infantry. If they can be run down for no return, maybe, just maybe, the Wood Elves can pull it back into the bag. Back out the bag. Let's go on to turn 4. Okay, so at the end of the movement phase, the tree man charged into the back of these Gauls. The Gauls held their nerve, but they are being attacked in the rear. The tree kin are running down the last few harpies as they see them chasing down their woodland cousins. And then the Glade Guard are about to throw their shots into the this unit of Gauls. 8 shots, hitting on 3s.
And 2 for that.
2 for that one, yeah.
So, misses.
1 poisoned. 4 wounding on 5s, and 1 wounding on a 3.
So that's 2.
3. Kills 3. Not quite enough to force a panic test. Combat. So in the combat phase, easily the Treekin destroyed the Harpies and reformed because they are expecting a charge from the Cockatrice. And now we have the Gauls and the Tree Man. So you're at +4 initiative because you've charged me in the rear.
Yeah.
My initiative's 3 to start with, so you're already higher than me.
Yeah.
Are you bushwhacking?
No, not going to tree whack.
Tree whack. Ah, yes, because of course it does multiple damage to one model, doesn't it? There's not a lot of point.
No.
Hitting on 3s. 5 hits.
Strength 5. So
Wounding on 3s.
3 1.
3 1s.
-2.
Okay, so that's 2 saves of 6+. Kills 2. So I get to attack you back with 4 guys. Primal Fury test. I pass. Fear I was immune to because I was double your thing to start with. Hitting you on 4s. 2 hits. Strength of 3. Wounding you on 6s. No. So I've got a banner. No rank because I've been attacked in the rear.
Not got a unit strength of... it is unit strength of 5.
Yeah.
Yep, so yeah.
So I am disrupted because of your unit strength of 5. I don't get a rank bonus. I did no damage. I've got 1 for a banner. I'm not close order, so I don't get a close order bonus. I don't... Well, technically I do outnumber you. Press of battle I outnumber you, so I get 1 for outnumber. So I get a total of 2.
I've got 3 because I've got caused 2 casualties and attacked you in the rear.
+2 for attacking in the rear, isn't it?
I
thought it was. Hang on. Where's the magic bit of paper? I think I said +1 earlier when we were fighting the thingies, but I think it is
yes,
+2.
It is +2.
Yeah, +2.
It's got 4.
4. You got 4, I got 2.
Yeah.
My leadership is 7 plus 1, 8. That is a fail because terror brings it down by 1. So 8 down to 7 minus 2. How is terror worded? Does it actually reduce my leadership? Because if it reduces my leadership, it makes me more likely to flee. Let's check that. Okay, so this is significant. It's minus 1 to your leadership characteristic when making a break test. But these are combat result points. These aren't leadership modifiers. These are combat result points. So my leadership comes down to 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. I needed 5 to pass and 7 to pass and fall back in good order. That is a flee.
Right.
Are you going to pursue?
Oh, yeah.
I flee 7 inches.
6.
You go 6 inches. However, this is going to cause some havoc. So this unit is going to panic because I'm running through them. They pass. They do not panic. This unit is going to end up over here. So we end up here. As we go into my Beastmen Brayherds turn. But you're out of my front arc there. You're out of my front arc there. Maybe I can get to those guys in the wood. I do have move through cover.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a thing.
Oh, yeah, I'll try and make that charge.
Yeah, so so rally first. Do they rally? No, they decidedly do not rally. And they keep going another 5 inches. So they rally and end up here. The Bray Shaman is going to attempt to cast Demonic Vessel. 11, 9, 10. I didn't say I was killing a guy, but I was planning on killing a guy. I always have done. You need boxcars for a fated spell or save it for another spell that I'm going to cast. Okay, so we gain +1 strength, +1 attack, and +1 AP. Going to attempt to cast Gathering Darkness to reduce your leadership. That's cast Irresistible Force. So it's -2 leadership, -2 initiative.
Right.
He's going to attempt to cast his spell, which he fails. Helpfully, neatly avoiding the fact I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. His combat spell thingy. So they're all done. Charges. I'm going to charge here, given I've demonically You see, I shouldn't. What I should do is try and devolve him. But I have just cast Demonic Vigor. What does Demonic Vigor actually say? What is that going to do to the Demonic Vessel? Demonologist bidding, outerworldly entities rush forth to take possession of their allies, filling their bodies with an unnatural ferocity. Yeah, charge. Going to charge there. The Cockatrice is not going to charge. The Cockatrice is going to attempt a stony stare. Oh, sorry, I'm going to fly around in a minute. So no charge there. These guys are going to attempt to charge the archers. You will get to stand and shoot.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay, 5, 10. Is 10 enough, does it look like?
Yeah, 10 is more enough.
I haven't moved through cover.
Yeah, 10's enough.
10's enough, okay. Right then. So, standing and shooting. Yes, rolling to hit.
Would it be 4s?
Yep, -1.
So that's 1 poisoned for normal, and then 3 for him. No. So winged on 5s.
1, 2, 3, and a poison 1.
No.
No, so 3. Oh, no saves. So 3 that will count to combat resolution.
Yeah, it's not coming down.
Well, yes. I mean, I think you're right. Stone. That's going to be some kind of hit.
Yeah.
1 fully hit, 1 partially hit. The partially hit is hit. Strength 8 for the fully hit.
It's 5. So
Winning on a 2. -3.
Can I take a regen?
You can in a minute, but it's D3 plus 1 wounds.
Right.
For 4.
Regen. No.
So one of them dies. And the other one that was hit with a strength 4 will be wounded on a 5, which is that. Oh man, dice hate you now.
It's how many damage? Is it?
Minus 1 AP to that one, so they will get a save if they have
6.
save.
No.
That's 1 damage.
Regen. Yes.
Okay, so nothing happens there. Now the Cockatrice has a ballistic skill of 5. I moved, so I'm hitting on a 3. The range of the petrifying gauge is 18. This isn't the acid vomit, this is the other thing. So hitting on a 3. Hits. Strength 2, multiple wounds, D3. Make a roll to wound with this weapon. Substitute the target's toughness for its initiative. No armor saves permitted. The initiative of the Treekin?
Oh,
I think it's quite low, isn't it?
I think it's about 3. Yes, initiative 3.
So winning on a 5.
Yeah. Does.
Yeah. No armor saves permitted. Ward and regeneration saves can be attempted as normal, but it is D3.
Well, so that's one of them so far.
D3 wounds for 3.
No. 3 wounds. I think 3 wounds.
They're 3 or 4, aren't they?
They're 3, so it's another one gone.
So that turns one to stone. I suppose you've got one that's painted grey that we could.
No, not
No.
for the top. Like, just give me a
No.
minute.
Yeah,
I'll get the airbrush out.
quite. That's it for the shooting. And. Okay. Combat. The tree man's going to be initiative 1 because he's at -2 initiative.
Yeah, initiative 0.
Initiative,
Down to 1.
You don't. Yeah, I don't think you go any lower than 1. Demonic Vessel, I think, was +1 attack, +1 strength. +1 strength and attacks. First off, Primal Fury. Yes. The Brave Shaman is going to be first. Weapon skill 5. Yours is higher than that?
6, I think.
So winning on 4, hitting on 4s, reroll 1 for Primal Fury. That's 2 misses, but he does have an extra attack, which I didn't just include. Which hits strength of 7. So 5 does wound at -2.
6 up save. No. 5 up ward.
Regen.
Regen. No. Down to
Goes down to 1. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks from the Gores. No, we don't. We have another 5 attacks because they're +1 attack each because of Demonic Vessel. Weapons. Did you say 6 for his weapon skill?
Yes.
Mine's 3, so it's not more than double, so I'm still hitting you on 4s. Reroll the 1s because Primal Fury. Oh man. My strength is 3 +1, 4. Still need 6s to wound you.
Yeah.
And improve the armor piercing characteristic by 1 as well. Okay, so 1 AP 1.
You spears, so you're AP 1 already, aren't you?
1 AP 2.
No. Regen. No.
No. Timber.
Yes.
However that works. Okay, so we roll off to see which arc it falls in. So she was going to fall forward onto the Gores. And I take D6 strength 5 hits. For 6. Killing Gores on 2s. It's AP 1.
Yeah. 5.
Kills 5 Gores. That contributes towards my my decline, although that is a thing that's already bolted. I'm going to try and restrain, which I managed to do. I've passed all my restrain and reform tests this time. It's quite
disciplined.
Indeed. Well, they have been quite disciplined. The shamans have managed to hold them back so they can use their magic. They're just too afraid of them to charge forward. If there were war gores and things in the army, I'd have been running forward like a lunatic and not doing anything strategic. Anyway, over there. I'm initiative... Oh, Primal Fury, first of all. It's a pass. I'm initiative 6 on the charge.
I'll be only 5. Yeah, I'm 5, so yeah, we go first.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Strength 4. So 3s. Kills 4.
So just the champion to fight back.
No, you were charged. They all get to fight back.
Oh, yes. So, 6. On 4s. We on 5s. 2. No AP.
2 dead. I killed 4. I have a standard 5. This is a draw. I do outnumber you. I win by 1 because you killed 3 with incoming fire, and they do count to the resolution. You haven't got any standards or anything. I don't have a rank bonus because of that one you've just killed.
I fall back in good order.
Fall back in good order because you're not double outnumbered. I will follow you up.
Let's go back 4.
And I follow up 4. No, you go back 3 for fall back in good order.
Right.
Because a 1 and a 3, you do the... Yeah.
Do the highest, yeah.
Indeed. So at the start of Wood Elf turn 5, their unit strength has dropped to 9, with 6 Glade Guard and 1 Treekin remaining, which is below the threshold of 19. The Brayherds are still significantly above theirs, so that is a victory to the Brayherds. That was interesting. It was quite cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Early on, and then I think was it just one to. Do you remember ages ago I made a key error and I said that's cost me the entire game? I think chasing down with your Eternal Guard was the key turning point. That let me hit you with 3 units on all sides.
Yeah, I should have just let the Minotaurs go.
Yeah.
Or just pursued with the Tree Man, maybe.
Tree Man doesn't care where he's getting attacked.
Nah.
Not so much. Yeah, with the benefit of hindsight, of course.
Yeah.
I did that in a game with Immortan Joe not so long ago. I decided to pursue with my my Knights of the Realm rather than reforming against the greater threat, and I just had most of my army ran down in the back in my Wizard. In fact, that is literally what happened. But any thoughts other than that?
Yeah, it was interesting. It's an interesting game because it's got a slightly narrower table to start off with.
Yeah, we wanted to make it look like it was a bit of an abandoned human building, but really all we did was reduce the table size. Maybe we could have done something more in the corners and kept it a bit more open with the benefit of hindsight.
The scenario narrowing it that side as well. I could have gone wider that way, but didn't.
This is true. Because you were saying earlier you refused flank over here, but actually the presence of the Razor Gores made you quite cautious.
The Razor Gores, I've had nightmares about the Razor Gores from last time, and I definitely overplayed.
Well, the thing is, you did, but your Wild Riders are toughness 3 with 1 wound each.
Yeah.
If they get hit, now their big advantage is they're fast, they're hard hitting, so you're not going to take much back. I haven't got much in the way of shoots in this army, but with the Razor Gores having the Strength 5 AP2 impact hits with Swift Stride and a large move, it's really they're a threat. They charge you. They don't even need to roll to hit you. They're hitting you.
Yeah.
Oh, you little Razor Gore. Oh, you're so cute. So cute, you Razor Gore.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about Razor Gores.
Kill them from range.
Yeah. Maybe we should have just put archers there, shot them full of poison.
Or ignored them. I don't know. It's easy for me to say from the peanut gallery, but if you'd pushed forward, you had 4 fast units there. If you pushed forward with all of them, I could only have charged 1 with the Razor Gores.
Yeah.
And
I would have had counter charge as well.
Yeah.
So the impact hits would have caused me problems, but I might have. Yeah.
And then you might have had position to charge them in the flank and avoid the impact hits. And I like having the big blocks, the blocks of Gores and Ungores, but there's not a huge amount left. I mean, I didn't get into a lot of combat, but they do die pretty easily, and they got to the stage where they really are starting to run. And one bad break test, and you get run down. You had a couple of tests where you missed running me down by about an inch.
Yeah.
And that was quite relevant as well. That would have really lowered my threshold.
Yeah, it's not as devastating in combat as I thought it would be. I thought I was going to get chewed up, but I didn't realise it didn't as much as I think.
No, well, they're mostly they're one attack each with. Okay, they're made weapon skill 4 strength 4, but your higher weapon skill, you're generally going first, so you're reducing the number of attacks that I'm actually going to be able to get into you.
Yeah.
Pleased with this guy, he was fun.
Again, he wasn't as dangerous as I thought he'd be.
No. Well, he's not the Gorgon, that is vicious. That's the fighty monster. This guy's the sort of... he's the rock lobber.
Yeah. Which is quite cool in itself.
Yeah, or throwing rocks at the tree man, and then the tree men, and that was a lot of fun. I might get. There's another one. The kit has got this one, which I think is meant to be some kind of elven waystone. So this is the one to use. But there's another one where he's holding a statue of Mor. So that's the one to use against the Empire. Yeah. So I'm tempted to get another one just so I can do a different one for fighting against different enemies. I think that'd be quite cool. But maybe I won't, who knows. But the reason I did this one is because I wanted to... So the Cygor can be a special choice if your general is a Bray Shaman. And because the general was a Bray Shaman, that's why I wanted to do this guy. And the Cockatrice as well. It says the Shamans often entice some of the creatures from the forest and sort of use their subtle suggestion to do their bidding. Or sometimes the creatures just turn up with the sound of a fight. That's what the Harpies do. They hear an easy kill and they tag along for the ride.
The Cockatrice was quite nasty.
Yeah.
Although you're saying it's only toughness 4 with 4 wounds.
Yeah, I think it might have been toughness 5. It's 4 or 5. Hang on. I've got the ribbon in the page on the book. Because handily the Cockatrice and the Cygor are on the same page. Toughness 5 with 4 wounds.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah. It is, but equally, I do agree. But the Razor Gores, they're toughness 5 with 3 wounds each. There's 9 wounds in the Razor Gore unit. There's only 4 wounds in the Cockatrice unit. And the Jabberslith, which is another big monster, which I don't have at the moment, that's also toughness 5 without much of a save, with only a few wounds. They are particularly nasty, but the drawback they have is they have a really low leadership. You kill one of them, the chances are the other 3 will run away. The others will run away. That's where you think, do you run them in a pack of 6, so you have to lose 2 before they start to run. I have got another 3 of these upstairs. But they're... Yeah, I think Old World, I think there's a different dynamic of you don't necessarily deal with everything by killing it. There are some things you deal with in different ways.
Yeah, there's definitely a thing about avoiding things or just feed it a traff unit or...
Poor not Stephen.
Poor not Stephen, yeah.
Poor not Stephen. Well, it was a fun game. The last big turn was quite devastating, but before that it was quite even, quite cat and mouse until you just collapsed in the centre. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much for coming over and playing. Thank you. Shout out to my channel members and Patreons. You guys are awesome. If you want to support the channel, check out the description of the video. You get to see battle reports earlier than they go on release to the public and access to our hobby Discord. And thank you once again for coming over. Say bye, Wolf Corgi.
Bye, Wolf Corgi.
Bye.